the April 17, 2007 general election.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made to approve the nomination of Mr. Devine, seconded by Mr. Jones. Discussion. Roll call.
Ms. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. McBride?
Yes, Bonnie.
Mr. Anderson?
Yes.
Ms. Hannah?
Yes.
Mr. Boyer?
Yes.
Mr. Reddick?
Yes.
Mr. Shipley?
Yes, and the motion is carried. The next item will be financial reports. Do you have any? None? Okay. The next item is reports and presentations. Anybody have that? Do we have any committee reports?
I do need to share with the board. You all asked me to follow up on the governmental property that was available. I did follow up on that. I visited the property located off of Macquarie, and I was given a general tour of the building, but they advised that this is not going to be vacant property until 10 years from now. So that we were one of about 10 organizations, non-for-profit organizations that had visited that site. But that's a part of their formulary procedure to see where the interests are for anybody wanting property that they will be disposing of.
So,
It's not immediately available.
so that you can't accept it now and get it in 10 years.
Knowing that invitation that we got was sent out to other people as well. Yeah, we're on the list. Yeah, our interest is noted.
It's a big building.
Yes.
There's a lot of interest too. Are there any committee reports? Mr. Moore.
Today I attended the Waukegan Academy, and this was the first meeting of the year. We started with the introductory meeting, and it talked about the needs that the staff for network training and workshops. That was basically what we discussed. I also attended the NCLE Leadership Conference on September 8th. That was a very, very interesting session that lasted from 8:30 to 2. And there was representatives from the state and federal government, which went over the No Child Left Behind guidelines and policies, the reason for them, and interpretation of the report card and things like that. Anybody's interested in some of the materials being passed out, and look at them and share them. And then I also attended the plan board meeting for the insurance, and there are several items that have not been finalized that we're still discussing. It has to do with sort of a wellness program for staff that talking to a company about Canadian each year to test our employees to find out early whether they have any problems, i.e. high blood pressure, diabetes, and things like that. It's still in discussion. And we'll find steps that they on that.
It's really not committee reports, but it's information I think that hasn't been addressed. In our last board meeting, I think I brought it to the board's attention that as a functioning body, we should also be networking with those that are around us that have interests as such as ours, as our children. And I had brought it to the board's attention, and I think we need to ask our city forefathers, and meaning the aldermen, to sit down and together with them to see what we can do to make things better as far as our community is concerned. Now, since I brought that information to the board, I haven't heard anything, but I took upon myself to lobby for a good reason all the aldermen. And I said to them, it's not being territorial about this is mine and this is yours. It's all about the community, because our kids, and we have kids in every ward of this city. And I just think that as government officials here, from both entities, we all should have the same interest in mind, and that's the well-being of our children. I think we can sit down and share from each other and come up with some ideas how to make things better and make things safe for our children. It's definitely that we network with the city. That's why we have police officers in our buildings. But I think it goes way beyond that. So I still would say again, maybe contact the mayor or whoever you need to contact, but I talked to at least 4 aldermen, and they totally agree with me that we should be sitting down and having some dialogue on how to make things better for the city.
Nothing else? On next item on the agenda is informational item. If we have it, student staff, community, correspondence report. Nothing. The next item is old business. Is there any old business? That's something to say.
We can't hear you. Speak up. Here.
Use the mic.
He can't hear you. I'm right here and I can't hear you and I'm close.
Yes.
Could somebody tell us what you do?
The question is, what actions or steps have the administration taken to address the request that we looked into making the high school 2 separate high schools?
Thank you.
I'm sorry, 2 separate campuses with 9th and 10th grade in one campus, 11th and 12th at the other. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Guerra is looking on that and investigating the possibility of moving to freshman, sophomore, and a junior, senior center, and he'll be utilizing staff to investigate the implications of that.
Is there any other old business? We'll move along then. Legal advice report. No report.
Oh, yeah, I got one. Student motion. I would move to the adoption of the following resolution, whereas the Board of Education of Waukegan Community School District number 60, that through its hearing officer on 9/12/06 hold a hearing concerning possible expulsion of student number 895831, and whereas the evidence taken at said hearing shows that student number 895831 has been found guilty of battery to staff in violation of the school discipline code and in violation of the rules and regulations of the school district, the school code of Illinois, and statutes of the state of Illinois. Now therefore it is hereby resolved that student number 895831 is expelled effective immediately from attendance at said community unit school district number 60, Waukegan Public Schools, for the 2006-2007 school year until until June 2007, provided the expulsion will be stayed and thus transferred to an alternative placement at the discretion of the administration or provision of educational services. The student's performance will be reviewed in January 2007 for possible readmission to the second semester of the 2006-2007 school year. I so move.
Motion made to the amended resolution is made by Mr. Anderson, seconded by Mr. Lyons. Discussion.
Well, I think that in the past we have not really considered our students' actions. I mean, we're talking about an 8th grader here made a mistake. But at the same time, he still needs to be held accountable for his actions. But I don't think that we should just totally throw the book at him where he don't have a chance to prove upon himself. So this is what we generally do, is put him out for the whole year. So we gave him 6 months to show good faith, and if he does, that means he'll be able to come back versus just throw him out, throw the total book at him.
And he will be provided with alternative schooling, and one of the alternative schools will be set up.
That's correct.